All right, hello everybody. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. My name is Paradise, and welcome to the Paradise League Heroes of Newerth Midwars Tournament Season number 2, Day number 2. We're gonna start off here with the semifinals number 1 with SOMB, which is straight out of my bed, against SRSL, which is, I believe it's spamming requires skills Lil. So, and I'm joined here today by What You Got, aka Chris and Thickless. Gentlemen, how you doing today?
Doing great. How about you, Chris?
I am doing excellent. Thank you for the warm introduction, everyone.
Very good.
All right. We got a best of 3 here to start the day off. Semi-final number 1, as Paradise just mentioned. So, winner of this one will be moving on to the final later today. So, these teams both look very solid today, thus making the semi-final round. I believe straight out of my bed yesterday went undefeated. They went 9-0 in their qualifier round, so they played fantastic. And then spamming requires skills. They actually went 6-3, so not too bad themselves. Looking to try to maybe get a return victory here against the undefeated round 1 Kings on the other side. So excited today, Thickless.
Oh, I'm really excited. I actually kind of like looking at the spamming requires skill. Their team always comes up with some weird strat that I've almost never seen before. We've seen them get early Kongs and early kills just by catching people that are just trying to ward or something. So I think we're gonna see them do some pretty interesting things this game. I don't think I've ever seen them pick a hero that's conventional. So, I'm pretty excited to see what they're gonna do this game.
Yeah, and again, banning draft. We saw banning draft yesterday. I think this format has proven so far to be great. We're seeing lots of variety in terms of hero picks, and it's been very fun. At least yesterday was a lot of fun. I'm expecting that to carry over to today. But all right, the game's already underway. Tell me what you're seeing here with the bans before we get too far into the pick phase.
So, the one thing that I think that it's interesting right now is just it's the Pred. He's not banned. I think Pred is probably one of the strongest frontliners in Midwars. That magic immunity plus being able to leap and restrain, stopping a lot of the escapes that some heroes have, is pretty good. So I'm surprised that Legion here didn't pick him, or Hellborn doesn't even seem like they care about him.
Yeah, he's. We're almost done here with the draft, and there's no Pred picked up. I did notice right away that there's 2 hook heroes in the pool, and they both got immediately banned. So I think that just shows you how powerful those options are. And they also get rid of Artesia and Alonia, some spammy spellcaster style of heroes.
I think the Alonia makes a lot of sense. Way too spammy, very annoying to fight against. Can basically do the work of 2 heroes with just the amount of spells she can throw out. Hooks, it always makes sense. No one wants to play with hooks. It's kind of boring, and also you're relying on one player being able to land hooks, which means the game basically is revolving around one player hitting his shots.
Let's get it on.
I won't find it boring. I'll just throw that out there. I would love to have seen the hook heroes being picked up. So that wouldn't bother me, but maybe the players themselves don't want to see that on the opposing side. All right, so the drafts are done now. We didn't really pay too much attention to how they picked in order, but it was Hammerstorm, Magebane, Empath, Plague Rider, and Forsaken Archer here for SOMB. And then we have Puppet Master, Chi, Bushwhack, Balfagor, and Gemini for our Hellborn side, SRSL.
All right, so straight on my bed, look at what they're doing. They are expecting the Kong. I think they've looked at the other games. Oh, but
Forsaken Archer, though. She was a little pushed forward from her team, and she's going to be the first blood here. She goes down. That was a really nice flank as well from SRSL. I don't think our Legion side expected them to come from that angle, especially as 5.
Yeah. So we saw them place the ward, and then that's when they decided, are we going for Kong or are we not? Which then they looked, hey, there's an FA that's kind of alone here. Let's just get her, ignore the boss. And that's gonna be better than potentially getting killed while getting that boss.
Yeah, they're off to like a 900 gold lead just from that kill alone. Puppet Master sort of getting walled, not really. They try to lock him down here, but he gets to the high ground. Gemini stuns in forward. Okay, just some trading, but Puppet getting quite low there. A little bit better of a placed wall. That could have maybe been a bloodlust, actually, or a second kill of the game, actually.
Yep, I think that was just a bit of a misplay, but again, I think
Very
it's
close,
still
very
early.
close.
Yeah, still early.
We're warming up the fingers here to start it off.
Exactly. It's you know, soon I think we're gonna see them. We're gonna see them do some pretty nasty plays. I'm looking at Gemini we saw yesterday.
Yes.
You know my opinion. I don't think he's that strong in Midwars. I'm pretty surprised he got picked, especially considering they have a Chi and a Puppet and a Bushwhack. Like I think they have enough late game damage. I don't think a Gemini was worth it. But we're gonna see maybe they have an.
Maybe blinks in, following up the hammer throw. Puppet Master gets Link stunned up. Not a lot of follow up though. He gets distance. He'll be okay.
Yep, just missing just a bit. But there we see
Another hammer throw.
TP.
Oh, he almost stopped the
stopping.
TP. Very close.
Yeah, I mean that was good stopping the TP. It's kind of Gemini have to spend I think around like 30 seconds to a minute just healing up and coming back. They might be able to do a play here.
Yeah, Maidbane jumps in forward. They're not really committing though. They're turning their attention onto the Puppet Master. Another great wall. The Empath is doing a great job, I think, so far.
Yep.
I'm feeling the presence of that wall from the caster box.
Yep. So Empath is really good because of that wall. You can really block off a lot of passes. Here we saw she blocked off that entire tree path. So the only way he could have went was out into the enemy team, which...
Hammerstone on the Puppet. Then he's going to get melted, bursted down by the follow-up. Puppet Show comes out on the Hammerstorm. They're looking for a return kill. Bushwhack getting very low, sidesteps back into his tower, but Magebane blinks forward. There's no sidestep available. Magebane has to retreat due to the tower. And they end up getting, yet again, another kill on the Puppet Master.
So yeah, we can see straight on my bed that they're initiating fights, but they're not overstaying their welcome right now. They're really just going in, getting a pick, trying to get a second one, as we saw with that Bushwhack. But once they saw they couldn't, they didn't try to like overextend and get it. They probably could have maybe gotten the kill, but it would have costed them some deaths too. So I think that was a good play.
Gemini stunned and grab the haste rune, and he'll be fine.
Yep.
So something I noticed very early here is Plague Rider went for a Lex Talionis. I don't know if we saw that at all yesterday.
Lex Talion.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So he wants to buff up his teammates because he's not going to buff him up too much. But
No.
what's your take on the Lex pickup?
I think it's an interesting pick, mostly because you don't really see a Plague Rider pick it up. Usually you would see the Hammer pick it up. I can understand that if they're coordinated enough, the Plague Rider is going to be able to use it on the targets that the Hammer's going after or the FA is going after. So I think it's a pretty good pickup if he's able to use it properly.
You know what I find interesting is that's a pretty common choice for an empath because she can ultimate and the debuff doesn't really affect her. But she wants the Astrolabe and the Plague Rider wants the Lex. It's just a little interesting. I was thinking about that here.
That is good. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe she doesn't want to spend that money on the Lex and wants to try to rush maybe the staff. Though again, I don't know. Actually, no. She could sit in Hammerstorm and I think.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I mean, I think the Lex is okay. It's just interesting the Plague Rider bought it.
Yeah.
What did your take on that? The FA has her Knuckles very early on. Doesn't have any charges just yet. Bushwhack, he went for boots, so he's not rushing it faster, but I do believe he will be going for a Knuckles as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, we see that Soul Screamer ring. He's probably going for that. Looking at the other items, Gemini has the max power supply and Protective Talisman. I think that's a good pick. I don't see it enough in public matches usually. The
Hammer throw comes in, stuns two. Piercing arrows coming in from FA, following up the crippling volley. They burst down the cheat, and nope, like counter pressure coming in from Hellborn here.
No. Well,
they just fall back and drop the one kill over.
The Hellborn doesn't have a good way to save their teammates.
Hammer throw on the chi. Same thing, just like we just saw. They're going for the chi, a little too far pushed up. Here comes the Plague Rider ulti bouncing. Hell on Newerth comes out. Plague Rider ulti still bouncing. Hasn't claimed any targets yet though. And there is a mana rift. 2 kills come out. It's a hat trick for Plague Rider. They get a quad kill for the team. They take out the Gemini as well. 4 straight kills. So, you know, we saw the Bloodlust come out from Hellborn right at the get-go. It's been all Legion from there. 7 straight kills.
That was a nasty combo. I mean, we saw the hammer starts out by throwing his hammer, which lets the Forsaken land her crippling volley, and then afterwards the empath is able to have enough time just to walk up, put that wall down, and at that point the person's just dead. They're taking too much damage. Afterwards they said, oh wait, we can still keep going. We have our ults now. Plague Rider ulti, just bouncing around, doing so much damage.
Jumping far forward, but he gets puppet shot into the tower, strung up. Getting Astrolabe though, he actually gets the blink out to safety. He's getting healed as well by the Essence Link. He soaked so much damage there. Thought for sure he was gonna go down, but that was great team support there.
Yeah.
2-man hammer throw comes in on the puppet. They burst him down. Chi, 1 more auto attack. They will take him down as well. Meanwhile, in the background, Empath getting return focus fire, but now Bushwhack's in the fray, facing 5 enemies, and he will fall too far deep into the river. And now Balfagor, another hammer throw coming in. And that is 11 straight kills going the way of Legion. This one picked up the pace very rapidly. And our Hellborn team, they're still trying to find their 2nd kill of the match here. Just unable to bring down any targets. They're just too tanky at this point. They got Shamans on the Mage Bane. They got the Astrolabe as well. Some investments picked up across the board.
The Astrolabe with Sackstone. Plus, Shamans. I don't think Mage Bane is the target right now. They're better off trying to kill that Plague Rider, I think, if they want to start getting kills. But then he picks up the tablet, which means he'll be able to escape if they try to jump him. The only person that can maybe lock him down is Puppet, but Puppet...
That was a tablet there, onto the Bushwhack. Double crippling volley, pressing heroes. Mage Bane mana rift comes out, 2 go down. Empath, finally they get a return kill. They get 2, actually, as they took out the Plague Rider as well. Mage Bane and Hammerstorm pushing forward. They want the Gemini. Mage Bane blinks in. Another 2-man crippling volley lands on the 2. Here comes the Plague Carrier. Will he get some lucky bounces? It's going back and forth. It eventually stops. No kills coming out there.
She has half health. I'm looking at him. Maybe Hammer's going to try to push up and stun him if he...
Mage Bane wants to go up to the high ground here. Decides to blink defensively. Wall kind of defensively came out as they went into retreat mode.
All right. She is almost half health. I'm surprised he didn't get... He's not like a stun here, but Hammer probably is going to wait to try to hit that Chi. Honestly, I think just a hammer throw and a crippling volley.
Another tablet. This one on the Chi forces him into a bad position. Those tablets are already coming into play. Very nice.
Yeah, tablets are an item you see pretty often supports getting.
Mage Bane blinking forward. Hammerstone lines up on the Bushwhack and Gemini. Gemini wants to counter jump, but I don't know if they have the damage. Balfagor is going to fall. Mage Bane has a full barrier rattle now. He's just soaking all the damage. Hammerstorm cleaning up the Balfagor minions as well. They want to go back in. Mage Bane blinks forward. Another 2-man hammer throw into the crippling volley. They bring 1 target down. It's a hat trick. Make it a quad kill coming out from Forsaken Archer. She's got that empath inside her, boosting her up. Already 17% hero damage. It's got a firebrand now, fully charged Knuckles. Feeling pretty good there on the FA.
Yeah, that crippling volley and piercing arrows combo really just can burn down a hero so much. And we've seen just how aggressive Legion's able to be right now with that hammer throw. Just tanking. Oh, he's also...
Oh, he sidesteps into the Gemini there. Whoops.
I think,
You know what I'm noticing? Hellborn, they lack that early Astrolabe. That's something we saw a lot yesterday. Getting that Astrolabe like really quickly. They do have the gnomes and the mana ring, which is really nice. But you can feel the presence, I think, of the barrier from Mage Bane and the Astrolabe from Empath, because they got those very early.
Yep. So
here comes another initiation. I know no time to talk. Here comes the Plague Carrier. It's bouncing. It takes out 2 targets. They want more. Puppet Master getting walled off in the trees here. He's gonna go down. Mage Bane trying to chase the Gemini, but decides to focus fire with his team. And now Bushwhack and Gemini, I don't know if they're gonna catch him here. They might get in range for a hammer throw. Bushwhack is gonna go for port out in the trees. He should be fine.
All right, yeah. So every time straight on my bed, we were just looking at them. As soon as that hammer throw comes out, you know there's an initiation.
They're jumping here, diving into the tier 2 tower. Mage's got to be a little careful. He's feeling very confident though. Gemini falls, and now Bushwhack as well. FA picks up yet again another double tap. Almost has the fully completed Geometer's Bane. Mage Bane, it looks like he died in the, like, by the shrine or something.
Yeah, he was trying to teleport into the trace to TP out, but
okay.
just a bit off.
I missed the back end of that, but yeah, he was in pretty deep to start that off. So,
yep.
18,000 gold lead at 11 minutes. That feels very hard to come back from. Bubmaster again getting kicked forward due to the wall. The Chisaws are trying to do some return damage, but there's the hell on Newerth coming out. Did they get any kills? No, they did not. Now Chi is on the run as well. 2 of his allies already fell. Make it the 3rd. Oof, this is brutal. I mean, Legion is just full throttle. They got too much fighting power at this point.
They have half the gold of the opposing team. I'm not sure they're gonna be able to come back from this.
No, because now the bigger items are starting to come into play. I mean, Plague Rider's ulti, it feels like it's up every minute.
Yep.
Puppet Master getting dove here in the base. It's a bloodbath for Forsaken Archer. He took out the Gemini.
Yeah, they're just not able to do anything. And this is a problem that you can see with the team comp of Hellborn. They don't really have a good amount of harass. Like, the Chi can put down his hat, sure, but that's not going to do any burst damage, and it's pretty easy to just walk out of it.
Storm Spirit on the Hammer Storm. Even some bigger items coming in on the supports now. Hammer's holding his ground. Not even dying to that auto attack there. Yeah, this was really well played. So, before this one's over, like, what is it you think went wrong for Hellborn? Do you think it's like their hero composition? Do you think it's like an item?
I think it's a few things. I think hero comp. Yeah, I think hero comp. Main thing, that was what it was. We can see the just not having anyone to like fight back against the hammer, FA, plague, harass. Just that's not good.